Husky Stadium is open and ready for the University of Washington's 141st commencement ceremony. You're looking at a live picture right now of Husky Stadium. The chairs, they'll be filled in just a few. For more than 5,500 graduates will fill up those chairs today, with about 40,000 friends and family in the stands showing their love and support, all to join the growing ranks of the proud purple and gold alumni. Look at them. Well, hello, everyone. Hi, I'm Erin Mayovsky. Welcome to the Purple Carpet.
Hey, everybody. I'm Gaard Swanson. I'm excited, but I can't imagine how excited these 5,500 students who will be walking and officially graduating today. And already, Erin, we've seen such crazy weather, diverse weather. We've seen clouds, we've seen sun, a little bit of rain, a little bit of wind, diverse forecasts, but the diversity of the graduating class of 2016 is incredible today.
It is. And Gaard, there is still about an hour until go time, but graduates are already lining up under the supervision of a long-standing expert, Norm Arkins.
Yeah, that's right. Norm is the Associate Vice President of Media, which means he is the voice of the UW, often the official spokesman to the media.
And today he's calling the shots, making sure the graduates are lined up and ready to go down into the stadium for the commencement. And our very own former UW graduate, Austin Siedentoft, joins us live with more. Hey, Austin.
Hey, guys. Things are doing really cool down here. Students are starting to file in, and as you can see, Mr. Norm Arkins is leading them to their spots. Norm, we're going to grab a word from you in just a sec.
In the meantime, those of you who are early comers,
looks like he wants to do a little bit more talking.
Move up into the front of your lines and get into columns of 4 across. We would appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Hey, Norm, can we grab a word from you? So I've had a question. One of the things that I've realized is graduation's been getting bigger and bigger every single year. And you're the one who's in charge of getting all the students lined up into their seats. What's it been like scaling the size of the ceremony?
Well, fortunately, we're out in the stadium. We've been in the stadium since about 1998. Before that, we used to do 2 ceremonies in the pavilion, 2 in the same day, 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon. Before that, we did just 1 ceremony. So it's very gratifying that each year more students have wanted to come and participate in commencement. It's really gratifying. The stadium gives us not infinite capacity, but this year, for example, if you can pan the cameras to the back of the stadium, we actually have some chairs up in the end zone section, which we have not had before, because this is the largest participation we've ever had in the class. So we've got about 5,600 or 5,700 capacity students on the floor of the stadium. We're a little above that, so we had to put a couple of hundred chairs at the back of the stadium. So, and we could, we could eventually go up into the stadium, put more students into the bowl, and open up the upper deck so we can fill it up someday. I'd love to have 10,000 students participating and 50,000 or 60,000 people. It would be great.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
And it was looking like it was a little cloudy this morning. Fingers crossed. But what are some of the risks you get with an outdoor stadium and ceremony?
Sure, it's gonna be fine. If you can see blue sky, we're good. That's from an old golfer. If you've got blue sky, things are going to be fine. As I say, we've been out here since 1998. We were afraid of the weather, so when we decided to go outside, colleague and I made a trip to visit some other outdoor ceremonies. One was in North Carolina, one was in Michigan. Yeah.
Well, Norm, it looks like we actually have to toss back to Erin and Gaard, and you can get back to directing our students to their seats.
Okay, in any case, what happens when it rains is people get wet.
Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Austin. It's Seattle. If it rains, it rains, and if it rains on you, it's good luck, right?
Yeah, that's right. We're Northwesterners. All right. Well, Norm has been organizing the students for about, get this, 30 years. He doesn't look old enough, right? A job well done.
No, and we just had a shot of a lot of people coming in. They're starting to come into the stadium an hour early, so they're getting underneath in case it rains, so they're finding the best seats right now. But yeah, 40,000 people will be here. Well, UW students have a lot of fabulous people to look up to here at the UW.
They certainly do. Starting at the convocation facility, the faculty welcome to make sure UW becomes their home during their academic career.
Yeah, and in fact, Dean Taylor, Ed Taylor that is known for setting a heartwarming scene early for the students at each year, and that's what he did for the 2012 convocation.
There's a Winnie the Pooh episode where Christopher Robin said to Pooh, If ever there is tomorrow when we're not together, there is something you must always remember. You are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. But the most important thing is, even if we're apart, remember, I'll always be with you. We want you to remember that we will always be with you. Please join me, those standing, and do a rousing applause for our 151st entering freshman class.
And joining us now is Dean Ed Taylor, the Vice Provost and Dean of Undergraduate Academic Affairs.
It's an honor to be here, Erin. Thank you.
Yeah, and I have to get right to this. You talk about a guy with a little bit of class, a little bit of style. He's got the purple bow tie on.
I tied it myself. Don't touch it. It'll come apart.
And the gold handkerchief. Oh, I love it. So, Ed, this is really a big moment for you because you certainly have an intimate responsibility with a lot of these students, and you become friends after they graduate, but it's such a hometown feeling for these people.
It really is, and when the students first come in, I think this class was about 6,700 students as a freshman class, and we have contact with every one of those students. My colleagues and the staff that work with me, Lincoln Johnson, Michael Anjant, who are just amazing, amazing people. And so our responsibility in that convocation is to tell these freshmen as they were coming in that they're so brave, they're so smart, and they're so capable. And they'll let their parents know that they can let go and make the commitment and promise that when we come back together again, we'll come back together in this stadium, which we have. Yeah. And that they'll be a little smarter than when they came in, and they'll be very, very safe, and they'll be off to good things in the world, and they are.
Mm-hmm. Well, I know you're always doing great things with them. You know, you saw them in 2012 when they came in, and you're always teaching them. They're looking to you for advice. I know you're involved with a lot with the Husky women's soccer team. Yeah. But what do these students actually teach you?
You know, they teach us all about excellence. They hold the standard so high. The women's soccer team, there's a young woman who's graduating this year, Megan Kuhfeld, who is a 3.9 grade point average in biology. And Megan probably won't be here today because she's off playing professional soccer, and she's been one of our best students and just keeps pushing us to be excellent. It's been, and all of our students are great, and they've nudged us in so many important ways. They just teach us, and they remind us that we have a responsibility to being really good and being excellent and being really innovative. It's been a great journey.
And a day like this is so special, and not just for the students, but for you too. I mean, emotionally, this is a big deal for you, and I would imagine it just gets better as the years go by here at graduation.
It just keeps getting better. I've been at several graduations this week alone. I went to one with the School of Drama, and of course, it's not an ordinary graduation. There are people with riding unicycles, and they're singing, and they're performing, and they're just doing it, and they're going to go off and do interesting things in the world. They're going to be artists, and it was just so inspiring. And I sat there, I was taking notes as they were speaking, and I was partly weeping. It was just so inspiring to see these students. I was at an applied mathematics graduation earlier today, and they're going to go off and do good things in the world. They weren't on unicycles, but they were doing their thing. And it's just, and each and every one of these is just so special, and it just reminds us of why we do this work together.
Yeah, it's so comforting. Just sitting here next to you, it's just these folks have to love it.
You're an easygoing type of guy, and we know that you're a busy guy, and you have a lot to get to, especially with this commencement ceremony. So have fun doing that today. And I just want to say a cool little stat is, 75% of UW graduates usually hang around and stay in the state of Washington.
They stay in the state of Washington. Many of them are going to do service in the state of Washington and around the world. We have more Peace Corps volunteers than any other university of our type. We have more students doing service learning. Yes, they'll stay in the state, and they'll do really good things in the state, and we'll be very, very proud of them.
You are a fantastic educator.
I'm excited to be here.
Appreciate it, Ed.
This will be a great day. Thank you for having me.
Well, of course, this day is all about the students, but most of them will agree that they couldn't have done it without family and friends.
Yeah, that's true. And we're expecting about 40,000 folks to be cheering on their loved ones from the stands this year. We have a family cam so we can hear from the grad's biggest fans.
And this is kind of a cool idea. It's kind of the first time we're down there in the mix of everything with a family cam, and our very own Stacy Sakamoto joins us live. Hi, Stacy.
Hi, Erin. We are down here in the thick of it with the grad's biggest fans, of course, including their moms and dads. I'm sitting next to a proud mom here from Tacoma. Tell me about who you're here to celebrate today.
I'm celebrating my son, Kyle Wheeler. He's graduating from the International Studies program, Henry Jackson School, and very proud of him.
What's been the biggest reason to celebrate this occasion?
The fact that he's finishing in 4 years. Very proud of that. Keeping the cost down.
What does he plan to do after graduation?
He's trying to figure out, he's going to take a year off, and he's debating on going to law school. So he's just working and trying to find a job, but we'll see if he does the next stage in his educational career.
Maybe we'll see you here in a couple of years at law school graduation. Thank you so much. I'm also here with a proud dad from California, here to celebrate his son's graduation.
Yes. Our son John is graduating with biochemistry degree, and he's already enrolled in graduate school here to get a degree in material science. So he'll be here for another year and a half, and we'll be coming back.
Is there any word of wisdom or words of wisdom that you'd like to share with him today?
Gosh, I don't know. I can't think of anything off the top of my head, sorry.
Anyway, Gaard and Erin, we are enjoying meeting family members and hearing their stories about their graduates and their reasons to celebrate today. We'll be checking in with more families later this hour. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Stacey. And already, that man's son is smarter than me. Material science, I can't even go down there. That's way too much for me.
You know, it's so cool that the graduation is actually here at Husky Stadium. I remember when I graduated, it was back at HECAD. That was just a little while ago. So let's give you an idea of what is happening in the 141st commencement ceremony. You don't want to miss a minute of this, of course. It's going to be great. The grads will start the procession at 1:30 and will be settled in by 2 for the opening announcement. But before every single student walks across the stage, we'll hear from President Anna-Marie Cauce, her first commencement as president. How exciting for her. That's great news. The 2016 senior gift will also be presented. Actually, later in the purple carpet, we'll hear more about how gifts impact the UW, an important part of university life, of course. And after the awards are given, this year's commencement speaker and alum, Department of Interior Secretary Sally Jewell, will take the stage.
Yeah, that'll be exciting. Hey, we're just getting warmed up. Still to come, we'll hear from Secretary Jewell. We had a chance to catch up with her just a couple of minutes ago, find out how she feels about coming back to the UW.
And also, we'll sit down with 2 graduating seniors who helped take the UW women's basketball team to the Final Four. What a fabulous season those ladies had.
And look at this, Erin. The fans are filling up. The sunshine is out, at least for now. Again, more than 40,000 people will fill up Husky Stadium, and those white chairs right there will fill up with some very excited students who will be officially graduating today. We'll come right back with the 141st commencement of the University of Washington. And welcome back to the Purple Carpet, everybody. The 141st commencement ceremony. Get this, started more than a week ago. It did not start today. Graduates were picking up their caps and gowns right here at Husky Stadium. And Erin, I think right here is when all the butterflies a week ago started, because it all culminates right here.
Oh, it's so exciting, though. You're done with all the finals, and you get out in the sunshine here. It's great. And you know, about 5,000 students or more are going to be walking down there. And Gaard, do you know how big that stage is?
That stage, let me look. I'm going to guess because I looked. It's 4,000 square feet.
You cheated.
I did cheat. But, you know, I walked down there and I was talking to Rick Gaards, our executive producer, today, and he told me that they started putting this whole thing together like the floor, as you can see behind me. They had to piece that together. They started on Monday, finished like in a day and a half, and then you can see all the chairs out here. That took about another day to get all those 5,000 white chairs out there, and really it was just a huge effort by so many people to pull that off. And you can see those replica columns right there. Those are replicas of the original columns that were erected here years ago here at the University of Washington. And then look at all those purple flowers and the yellow flowers. They bring them out every year, and what an incredible effort by so many people.
All right, we should probably welcome back in people to this Purple Carpet show.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm Erin Mayovsky, you're?
I'm Gaard Swanson.
All right. Well, let's get going. And the University of Washington thrives, and thanks to its wonderful supporters, those folks, whether students, alumni, or friends who choose to give to the UW.
That could mean donating to a fund, gifting money, or giving their time. No matter how it's done, it's always done right here at the UW, and it is just a generous legacy of gift giving.
Yeah, the 2016 senior class gift will be presented during the commencement ceremony today.
Yeah, as graduates cross the stage, you'll see the students who...
The UW's land was actually given by 4 families. And that's what actually began the legacy of giving back to the UW, and it's obviously why giving back is so important.
That gift-giving legacy has led to many of the iconic images you see today across the University of Washington. The Husky statue at the Hub, donated by the class of 2006.
So the class of 1959, they make a donation, which is basically keep the maintenance of the cherry trees, because that does take people effort to maintain the whole cherry trees on the quad. And then that's the cherry trees we see right now. It's been there for like decades of years.
Okay.
The W's were actually given to us. The W's bookend campus, so there's one on South Campus and one on North Campus, and one was given by the class of 1960, and then the new one was given by the class of 1963. So the Sylvan columns was actually the first class gift by the class of 1911, and they moved the columns from downtown Seattle to the Sylvan Grove, which is where they are now.
The power of participation is on display inside the Hub as well.
It was actually donated by the class of 1961, and then they donated that wall in order to appreciate all the previous donors who make donations to campus.
Giving back and philanthropy means so much to UW, and it's not just about like monetary donations all the time, it's also just donating your time. And I feel that it's very important to just keep the school running, and like just walking on campus, you see so many different things that were given to us and you don't even realize it.
And there is so much more to this philanthropic tradition.
A lot of times senior class gifts aren't just physical things that you see every day on campus, but are also different things like scholarships. The class of 2005 actually donated a textbook scholarship, and that has helped over 35 students and has given over $8,000 to help students buy textbooks, which is something that every student needs.
And for the class of 2016, the big push is for an awareness of diversity.
The class of 2016 Impact and Diversity Scholarship was created to sort of create awareness in the UW community and offer students the resources to sort of go out in the community, and whatever diversity means to them, they're able to get the sort of financial resources to go out in the community and actually make an impact.
Gifts make a huge impact on the daily life at UW, making sure that students have exceptional resources to be boundless for years to come. And thank you so much for that contribution.
Yeah, such pretty shots in that package. Well, when the graduates proceed into the stadium at 1:30 today, you'll notice they'll be led by someone holding a big banner.
Yeah, and those students with outstanding achievement are given the special honor of carrying their school's name and symbol. But as Stacy Sakamoto found out, the name they're called could be a little bit tricky. Austin
Gaard and
Siedentopf,
Erin,
there's
we have a
Stacy.
very fancy big SAT word to show some graduates here. Let's see what they have to say about it. Can you take a stab at this?
It's gonfalonier, I think.
What do you think that word, how would you pronounce that word?
I would pronounce it gonfalonier.
Is that your last and final answer?
It is, yes.
Ask you to pronounce this word for us. It's a big SAT word.
I just keep hearing people saying it's like gonfalonier or something like that.
Exactly what it says to pronounce it. How would you pronounce it?
Gonfalonier, so some people say gonfalonier.
And what does it mean?
We are the banner carriers. We represent our schools as we come out in commencement.
Gonfaloniers, gonfaloniers.
Gonfaloniers.
Say it 3 times fast.
You know what's funny? When we had a little table setting where we were passing out scripts and who's going to read what. I'm glad you had to say that. Gonfaloniers.
Gonfaloniers.
It's very difficult to say.
Well, speaking of that, Austin Siedentopf is with 2 gonfaloniers right now. Austin?
Hey guys, we're down here with 2 of our gonfaloniers. We've got Monica, our gonfalonier for the graduate school, and I'm sorry, your name one more time? Nirpam, with the College of the Environment. And Nirpam, can you tell me, what does it feel like representing your college today?
It's really been a huge honor because the college has really been giving me so many experiences over these last 3 years. And it's really great to give them a little bit something back, especially with everything they've done, putting me in Alaska and different places around the world, studying different things. It's been great.
Awesome. And Monica, I have to ask, your shoes.
Yes.
Can you tell me about these, please?
Yes, I made them myself in between writing a dissertation. So
You had your priorities straight, it sounds.
I did. I have to have good shoes for my PhD graduation.
Now, one of the things I know is that you have a lot of achievements inside and outside of the classroom, and I know that you've done a lot of work talking about the struggles that women of color might face at the University of Washington. Can you tell me a bit about the impact that you've had or that the university's had on you?
Definitely. Well, it's been a two-way street. I definitely have learned a lot at the UW and the Department of Gender, Women, and Sexuality Studies, and through the Women Who Rock Collective and the UW Women of Color Collective, and really addressing the struggles that we face as women of color in graduate school, but that we also strive to achieve greatness, and that we are just really proud. And I learned a lot and gave a lot to UW, so I'm happy to be here.
Awesome. And Nirpam, I hear that you're interested in making a farm?
Yeah, so I'm really interested in making a kelp farm. I spent some time in Friday Harbor at the university's laboratories, for the Friday Harbor Laboratories in San Juan Island, and I was growing kelp up there, and which is a type of seaweed. And I really realized that it's one of the solutions for many problems in the future, such as food production or algae biofuels and anything like that.
Awesome. All right, back to you guys. Thanks for your time.
All right, thank you, Austin. Boy, some incredible, outstanding students there.
Yeah, it's so neat to see them bleeding purple and gold, and they'll continue to do it for the rest of their lives. And right here, Husky Stadium, well, it's all lit up today. Temperature's about 65 degrees, Gaard, and it's a good day to graduate.
Yeah, and look at this. It's every time we go to this shot, the stands continue to fill. So many family members, so many friends, so many loved ones are here, so proud of the people that'll be filling up those chairs that you're seeing right there. We'll be right back with more of the 141st commencement here at the University of Washington. And welcome back to the Purple Card. Gaard Swanson along with Erin Mayovsky. Again, we're just getting started here. And man, what an incredible day here. The 141st commencement here at the University of Washington.
And don't forget, Gaard, you can record this day into history by hashtagging UW Grad 16, and they've been scrolling and throwing some of those shots up earlier of all the cool pictures of the grads here today. All right, let's get this moving. Dubs has been very busy preparing for the commencement ceremony. As you can see here, he posed with graduates, so they'll have a photo of their favorite pup when they start their new journey. And later today, Dubs will be walking with his handlers during the commencement ceremony. And I heard he was a little hard to get here today because he's so tied up and so busy.
Yeah, he's
doing
lucky.
The paw thing.
He's kind of lucky. He's probably kicking back in the shade because it's so hot now that the sun is finally out.
Yeah.
Well, it's such a special day for friends and family supporting loved ones year after year and all the hard work they put in.
And one family has 3 generations of purple and gold. Stacy Sakamoto is live with more. Stacy?
Erin, one of the biggest families that we've met here today is the Farinas family. They are spirited, purple to the core, purple to the roots. The family spokesperson today is Lily Farinas. Lily, who are you here supporting today?
We're here celebrating with my family, my nephew Andriano, who is graduating today, and my daughter Solana Rolalazo, who's graduating today.
Now, I understand that there are many family members who have graduated from the UW. What's the latest count?
Oh gosh, what's the number? 8? 1, 2, 3. We'll count them. 3 generations, 10.
Tell me about the family history here at the UW.
My dad immigrated from the Philippines in the 50s and attended the university in the early 50s. Then the next generation, my sister Fina, attended and graduated. She has spent her career here working for Upward Bound at the University of Washington. Then myself, I've been here since 1975, and I have the pleasure of working with donors and wonderful scholars at the University of Washington. A shout out to the Cauce scholars. Then my brother Ricky, who's back there. And then my nephew Miguel, who graduated from Foster School. His brother Salvador, who is not here because he's in Maui, he graduated from Foster School. Then my daughter Reina over here, who graduated from law school in 2014. And then the 2 today. But there's one more. I have a grandnephew, Desmond, who's in Hawaii, but he goes to preschool at the University of Washington in the medical school. And if you ask him, he tells you he goes to UW, and he's already proclaimed that he is gonna come here and find his wife here and get married to a woman from UW, just like my nephews Mig and Sal also married Husky women.
There you go, Gaard and Erin. There's a heads up that we'll have another little husky in just a few years. Back to you.
I love it, Stacy. That is what it is all about, family dogs.
Oh, yeah, what a fantastic family. So join us now as the oldest UW member of the Farinas family. That's Ricardo, and the 2 youngest, they're graduating seniors, Solano and Andriano. And nice to have you 3 on board. Ricardo, how about you? You got the lay on. You're feeling it today, my man.
You guys are great for being here. And Selena, how important is it for you to go to UW, especially with Ricardo here today?
It means everything to me to be here with him. I know that, like my mom said, he came here from the Philippines in the 50s, and he went through a lot of hardships and adversity to be here and to succeed at UW. You know, he worked multiple jobs, and it was not easy for him to succeed here at UW, but he did it, and he laid a really good foundation for us, and I always knew I was going here, so sitting next to him right now and celebrating the last grandchildren to graduate is the proudest moment of my life.
And that was your mom with the purple hair in that, right?
Very purple. Shout out to my mom over there.
And I have the feeling that she's kind of the matriarch, and there's no way you were going to another school. It had to be the UW, right?
I mean, I always knew I was going here, but it's a great school, and I'm glad he chose a good school. Good job. He did a good job.
And all right, Adriana, how about you? What do you feel today with this going on? You got the garb on, you have the lei, and you've got dollars on your hair.
Of course, I always got to keep the dollars. But it's been a blessing and a pleasure to be here at UW. Like my auntie said, The first generation right here, my grandpa. Second generation, about 4 aunties and uncles. Third generation, about 5 of us cousins. So it's a really special day to share with my family, to be another Husky. It's almost a family tradition of sorts, so it feels really good.
Yeah.
All right, tell us again, you're graduating with what? What degree?
I'm getting my degree in medical anthropology and global health.
Wow. And you?
From the Foster School of Business, Accounting, and Information Systems.
And what are you going to do with those degrees?
I hope to get a master's in public health and see where that takes me.
Yes. I'm going to be pursuing management consultant at Accenture, so I'm just really, really blessed to be here today.
Ricardo, can you hear me? Ricardo, can you hear me?
Yes.
You have to be proud today.
I'm so proud of especially I have all my family here, especially my grandchildren, and I can never find a word to describe how happy I am to be with them today, and especially that they are finishing their classes here at the University of Washington. And I would like for your kids to promise me, don't go any other school except the Husky, University of Washington. This is the best, okay?
High five. High five to that.
Certainly emotional moment for you right now.
Yeah.
So huge to have your grandfather here and just the legacy that continues in your family.
Yeah, I think the biggest part is knowing all that he went through to be here, and for us, our family, to have the opportunity to come here. So I really do. I see my experience at UW being a way to honor him and my family and all that he went through to have a better life for us.
Such an incredible day for your family and for the University of Washington. Yes. You make everybody proud.
Thank you.
All right,
we'll
thank you
get
for
the others
us.
here from Hawaii, right?
Yes.
We'll get them all here. Otherwise, your mom's they're gonna have to answer her in her purple hair.
Thank you, Ricardo.
Yes. Thank you so much. Stories like these make the UW all worth it, right?
Yeah. Well, we all remember that Husky team that went to the Final Four this basketball season. I was following them the whole way.
Oh, so was I. We'll have 2 graduating seniors from the UW women's basketball team joining us on set right here on the Purple Carpet Show. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to the Purple Carpet. Gaard Swanson along with Erin Mayovsky, and it is so exciting, especially for Erin, a former UW graduate, former student athlete here at the UW.
Yeah, these memories keep flowing, and I keep thinking back to Heck Ed when I graduated, and this is such a great experience here outside. The weather's shaping up great, Gaard,
Yes.
and what can you do on social media today, Gaard? What's the hashtag?
And I did a little research on the UW. just this year alone, 15 technology startups came out of the UW, and in the last 11 years, it's like 115. It's incredible what they do here.
I know. I think you're getting out of the hashtag. It's hashtag UW-Grad16, and that way we can see all the moments and memories here. And by the way, 280 companies have been started from UW, former graduates, students, or faculty. So a lot going on with the UW. And we have a lot going on here in the stands. We are going to toss it down to Stacy Sakamoto, who has a lot to talk about. She's been out there all day talking to families, and I think that's the best part of this whole experience.
Yeah, the old family cam. Are you with us there, Stacy? Hi.
We are here. I've met some fantastic families out here in the stands and some huge families that have come all the way, a long way, to see today's ceremony. The latest family that I met was Patty and Dan from Eastern Washington. Who are you here to support?
Haley Williams.
Tell me about what Haley's studying, Dan.
She's studying comparative literature and cinema studies.
Wow, you guys must be so proud of her. What does she plan to do, Patty?
Well, she's going to take a week off, and then she's going to hit the pavement pretty hard and put her resumes in.
Well, there you go, Haley. It sounds like your mom has a plan. Tell me what it's like to be here in the stands to cheer her on after all these years here in school.
Well, it's an amazing experience. We're honored that she has completed this. She's the first one in 3 generations to graduate with a 4-year degree, and we just couldn't be more proud.
That's fantastic. Do you guys want to do a big shout out? I know you have a large cheering section here for Haley. So you guys want to do a shout out? A go Haley or go Dogs?
Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Go
Haley!
Go Haley. Back to you, Erin and Gaard.
All right, Stacy, making lovely memories out there. You know, Gaard, when you talk about memorable moments at the University of Washington, there's tons of them on campus, but one story that rises to the top of this list for 2016, well, what about a great moment? A game that was amazing.
Going to the Final Four.
What a moment, what a game, and an amazing season for the Washington Huskies women's basketball team. We all know that their efforts fell just short in Indianapolis by losing to Syracuse in the semifinals, but it didn't matter. They are still our champions. And man, what a run, what a season they had, and nobody really expected it. They all knew they were going to be great this year, but I don't know about that great.
Oh, I know, and I think about the only thing more exciting for some of those players on that team will be probably today, because 3 of the Husky women basketball players are seniors and they'll be graduating.
Yeah, we have 2 of them right here, Alexus Atchley and Mathilde Gilling from your Husky basketball team. Ladies, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
How does it feel to be on center stage here? You've been on the stage all season long, and now you're right back up here with us.
It's a little different. We're not on a basketball court, but it's fun.
What's the play action for today?
Get across the stage without falling.
So are you off the high yet? I mean, it was such an incredible year.
Yeah.
Has it totally sunk in, or are you ready for the 2016-2017 season?
Yeah, I'm excited to watch that. That'll be really fun.
Yeah. And it's just exciting to see all this footage again, and it just makes me even more happy, and we're just really lucky going out on this.
Yeah, and I know you guys are graduating today, but this next year's team is going to be a good one. Real quick, what was it like going through that run, but also being a student athlete at the same time?
It was hard at times, but you just have to work through it. There's nothing you can do other than that.
You know, people probably notice your accent. You're from Denmark. Did
Yes.
the folks back home even know what was going on with your play and how superstar you guys are?
Yeah, I got a lot of greetings back from Denmark, and everyone was cheering for me because not a lot of Danish people have been able to do that, so that was awesome.
So what's bigger, going to the Final Four, more exciting, or graduating with a diploma?
I would maybe say Final Four. Both are great, but I feel like less people go to the Final Four.
So talk to us about Coach Mike Neighbors, and he's got to be so proud of you guys to get here. Are you going to come back and visit the team if you're around, if you're one of those 75% that stick around in the state of Washington and hang out here to be purple and gold for a while?
Well, we'll definitely come back to watch some games. My family's already planning trips up here, but I'm from California, so I'll be moving back home. But we're definitely going to come up to see some games.
Yeah.
Can I ask you this, just being a student athlete, since it is about graduation, how difficult was it to go through the year, and what is a typical day for a student athlete at the UW when you're trying to balance going to class and also making a shot, going to practice and going to games and traveling?
A lot of time management goes into it. But, you know, we have practice every day, and then classes, and then we have a lot of support staff, so we have tutoring, whatever you need academically, because they're really focused on our academics, so just time management.
Yeah, and as a team, your GPA was right up there, one of the best in the country, way over 3.0. So that says a lot about the team and the commitment in the classroom.
Yeah, I think we just encourage each other and yeah, just try as hard as we can.
Can you guys tell us about the other third senior who's graduating, Talia Walton? She's from Federal Way, and she's a hometown girl. She's not with us today, but a dynamite player.
Yes, Talia's amazing. I mean, the legacy she left here at the University of Washington is just incredible. And she set so many records, and just as a person, she's just awesome.
And I would imagine that you would recommend the UW to other student athletes to come here and what you got out of the school?
Oh, yes, for
Definitely.
sure.
It's a great place to be. Just the city and the school and athletics and everything is really good.
Good to take a recruiting trip here and kind of actually get out here and see it. You can see it on TV, online, on YouTube, and you can Google the UW, but what does that really feel like, the passion behind it when you come here? Because I'm sure you guys remember your recruiting trip.
Yeah, so mine was only 3 days long. So I came here, I looked around in the city, and then I just said, yes, oh, this seems nice, and it was. So.
How about you?
My sister went to UW, and I actually transferred, and the reason mostly was because of her. She just talked about it so highly. She loved all her professors, the people, the city. It's beautiful, so that's why I came.
I would imagine you guys are going to miss it. So it's an exciting day today, but I mean, you're saying goodbye to the University of Washington, at least for now. I mean, you'll still have that major connection, but it is an emotional day for you guys.
It is. It is a little bit sad, but it's also nice.
So give us some advice for anyone coming in, not just into the athletic program, just as a student, just being here at this campus. What can you tell them?
I would just say enjoy every moment. You know, take advantage of the opportunities the university gives you, and meet new people, and just enjoy it. It's amazing.
And don't be afraid of failing. You'll struggle a little bit, but you'll get over that. Everyone does, so don't get down because of that.
And real quick, when you look back on this incredible season, we do have to talk a little bit about the team and what you guys did. Any big moments stand out for you? What do you think the big turning point in this season was, when you guys knew you were good and you're going deep into the NCAA tournament?
I think that was maybe when we made it to the Sweet 16, because we were talking about, wow, that was really like a big thing. Like last year, we only made it to the first round, and then when we made it to the Sweet 16, we thought everything was possible after that.
Yeah, our main focus was honestly getting past the first round.
Yeah, and then we made it.
And we just kept going. So it was a really exciting experience.
So I know that just as a former Husky and athletic person, I love being in the purple and gold, and I still have it today. I got my purple on, and you know, it's living with me on being here. But can you do the W? Can you show it to that camera?
Oh, look how fast they are.
Yeah, look at it. They got it right there. They got it.
4 years.
Husky for life, right? Hashtag that.
Oh, congratulations, ladies. What a terrific season. And more importantly, you guys are walking away with a diploma here from the University of Washington, which carries so much weight around the country when you look for employment, when you start your families, and when you keep it here in the community. It's such a blessing to have both of you here, not only with us, but really for the rest of our lives.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Great players and great students. Well, thank you guys so much for being here today. We are going to watch you as you walk through the 141st graduation ceremony across the stage there. Don't trip. Watch the heels. Keep it straight. Eye on the prize, right?
That's exactly right. And just an incredible two ladies here, and incredible family members here and loved ones, as everybody's got their umbrellas out. Not for the rain, it's because of the sun. It is hot in the sun, folks. Coming up, we caught up with the commencement speaker earlier this afternoon, and we're going to hear what Secretary Jewell has to say about being back at the University of Washington.
And President Cauce will join us live on the set. We'll be right back as the purple carpet rolls on.
Welcome back to the purple carpet, and what a beautiful day this is. It's so emotional, so important for these wonderful graduates to go out there and really start their lives now as they start their families and they start their careers. And you talk about having the tools and the weapons to really be successful in life. It all starts right here at the University of Washington.
Yeah, with the 141st commencement ceremony, and what a great way to document the day on, of course, social media era now. We have hashtag UWGrad16. Text your friends and family. They can watch the commencement broadcast live on UW TV. That's Comcast channel 27 or 320 if you want the HD, or the live stream at uwtv.org.
Oh, yeah. It's so exciting right now. Here we go. It's time to graduate. Well, a woman with strong ties to the UW, who is now in the national spotlight, is giving the commencement address this afternoon.
That's right. UW Secretary of the Interior, Jewell, graduated in 1978 with a degree in mechanical engineering, and what a fabulous success story she has. Stacey Sakamoto caught up with her earlier this afternoon.
Gaard and Erin, we have the pleasure of speaking with our commencement speaker today, U.S. Interior Secretary Sally Jewell. She's the former CEO of REI. She also served for 12 years on the UW Board of Regents. This year, you also received the Distinguished Alumni Award, and I know it's the top honor that the UW bestows on any graduate. So congratulations, welcome home. Tell me what it's like to be here.
It feels like I'm home. I can't tell you how nice it is to be back here. And I can't tell you how cool this new stadium is because I haven't seen it since it was renovated, but it just feels great to be back on campus.
What are you looking forward to most today?
Well, besides getting my commencement speech over with, I'm looking forward to watching the faces of the graduates as they walk across the stage. There's nothing more uplifting than seeing the joy of these students as they've completed a degree in one of the best universities on the planet. So that feels awfully good to watch.
I know it's also a huge day for family members, for parents and for grandparents. And I know that you've been in their shoes before because you've got some grown children of your own. Do you have any words of wisdom for them? Those of us might think the hardest part's over. Is that true?
Well, for parents, I don't think the hard part ever ends, but I will say this to parents, that let these young people find their path. They've got a great education. They've been taught how to think. Let them think. Let them find their own path. They're adults now. They've completed an amazing journey, and now the journey starts anew with some really cool things that are going to come their way because of what they learned here.
Secretary Jewell, thank you so much for being with us today, and congratulations on the Alumni Award.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. And Secretary Jewell was appointed back in 2001 by the Board of Regents by Governor Gary Law.
And also, it goes a little bit deeper with her ties here. Renton High School, and then the UW, and then she was appointed by President Obama. Oh, what an incredible career, and it just feels like it's just getting going for her, and it's really started here at the UW.
And she's right here.
Yeah.
All right, we also want to welcome in someone else, President Anna-Marie Cauce. She's been with us before. We've known her from last year and years before. We're so happy to have you again. Yes. Right. So talk to us about this graduating class of 2016. I know there's always a lot of trailblazers, and there's always a lot of hype, of course, because it's the University of Washington, and we're producing such amazing students. Talk about those.
Oh, this is just a remarkable class. I think that this year, across the country, it's been marked by a lot of social activism.
Right.
And I think at times I have been frustrated with some of our activists, and I know they've made it very clear that at times they've been frustrated with me. But there's this wonderful creative tension there. When I look over the arc of my life and the history that I've seen, there's been so many changes and so much progress. And I think it's easy to become a little complacent, like we're there. And so it's wonderful when students, they came into some promises that, quite frankly, we haven't kept as a society. And so they push. And I think that there's this wonderful creative tension there that actually moves our university and our world forward. And it's been very, very exciting to be part of all that.
And in a university, you want that, right? You want people with their opinions. You want them to come with their ideas and their perspective, and you get all of that here at the University of Washington.
Absolutely. I think universities are such a wonderful microcosm of society at large. And they're also places where we can have really difficult tough conversations that are necessary to inform these students. They are the future leaders.
Right.
And it's real, and a lot of what will inform the rest of their life is shaped right here, and that is so exciting to be a part of that.
And not only is it exciting to be a part of that, you've got your first year under your belt.
Yeah.
How was that year? Tell us about those experiences, because we know it can be tough running a university.
Well, you think so?
Just a little bit. That's why we let you do it.
Well, I think what was so, I guess, surprising to me, having been here 30 years, having served in the interim role for a while, I kind of thought, well, okay, I've got this down. And then all of a sudden, when you start seeing the university from a bunch of miles up, just the sheer scope of it, the number of lives that we touch. One of the things that you end up doing as president is spending time at alumni events, quite frankly, all over the world. And I was able to go to Asia, I was in China, and we have 7 alumni associations there.
Yeah.
And just the impact that we've had all over the world through our graduates, I could not have imagined it until I started seeing it.
Yeah, you have 45,000 students here.
Yes, we do.
With graduates. That's a lot. But you know, we have 14.
And a lot more online.
Yeah, 14,000 graduating today, 5,500 that are walking. But it feels like goodbye, but it isn't when it comes to the University of Washington. It's all about staying connected, isn't it?
Absolutely. There's a reason why we call it commencement, because it really is about a beginning. And these students, they are Huskies for life. We have a terrific alumni association, and we want them to continue to be involved. They will come back. They will be part of wonderful activities here, almost no matter where they live. There are other Huskies there, and we'll make sure to connect them.
I know other universities around the country are okay. University of Washington is just top notch. We're number one in so many things. How do you think other people feel when they finally say, yeah, I'm going to UW, but when you really get in here and feel that purple and gold and the vibe here, the campus, the scenery, the professors, I mean, there's so much here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, we are so gifted with everything that we have here. I think one of the things that students sometimes are surprised at in a very positive way is the way in which, through their social networks, when they choose a major, that this very big university that offers anything you could want becomes very personal. And I think that that's the wonderful thing, is that you can have these very personal one-on-one experiences with a faculty member in a lab, doing field research together, but at the same time, you're in this university that has this enormous breadth so that you can do almost anything that you want here.
Well, you are doing a terrific job, and everybody is so glad that you're in the top seat, because what you do here and what you do for these students and what you do for your faculty, you really can't measure. And we are just so happy that you are the top dog around here.
Well, thank you very much. What I really try and do is get out of their way so that they can do the good work.
And that's smart. No micromanagement, right?
Absolutely not.
Thank you so much for being with us today, and we'll let you get busy.
All right, thank you so much.
All right, we have a little bit more to talk about. We are going to get ready to maybe head back down to the stadium and let you know. There goes Anna Marie. She's right there. Hey, give a big wave. You can walk back and give a wave for us. There we go.
There she goes.
Okay,
She's a busy lady.
That's her final exit. She is a busy lady. But you know who's also been busy today, Gaard?
Austin.
Yes. He's been all over the place.
Austin, where are you?
Hey, the students are starting to head back in the stadium, but here with the graduating seniors of Husky football, you got any shout-outs you want to give as a team?
Yeah, we just want to shout out all of our families out there supporting us. We want to shout out the athletic staff and the academic staff and the class of 2016. Woo!
Yo, can we get a cheer to head out?
Yeah, we can get a cheer. Dogs in the house, dogs in the house. Dogs in the house, dogs in the house. Dogs in the house, dogs in the house.
Back to you guys.
I love that, Austin. That's the best feeling. And you know what's so cool? We're talking about the purple and gold and bleeding, all that. I just went back to the Husky Soccer alumni game, and I won a raffle.
So lucky.
I never win. You know this.
You don't.
They called out my name, and I won the swag bag, which means I get the 2016 kits with all the new gear in it. So I get to be Huskied out Husky for life. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah, no, it's so exciting, especially I want to talk sports here just for a minute.
Yeah.
Just the incredible year that the Dogs have had with the women's golf team, the gymnastics, the track from yesterday, finishing 18th in the country.
The volleyball.
Their best finish, the volleyball, the women's basketball, the football team went to a bowl game. They have all these guys coming back. So for sports and athletics here at the UW, it's going to be just a great season, and I can't wait.
Yeah, and a new athletic director.
Right.
Jennifer Cohen. So congrats to her as well. She's put in a lot of time here, and she makes that program just sing. So a lot of great things going on at the University of Washington, and the best part about it, I talked to former grad Steve Poole, forecaster at Como 4, and he said that he would hold out the rain for us until just after the graduation. You may need your umbrella to get back to the car.
Yeah, umbrella to keep at least the sun off. He said around, 4 o'clock or so, it might rain, but who knows. All right, for Erin Mayovsky, I'm Gaard Swanson. This has been the Purple Carpet Show. Oh, what a great day. The 141st commencement here at the University of Washington is just getting going right now.